Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Joe Burrow and the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from Heinz Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's a...
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Alvin Kamara, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Here's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Burrow. He finds his target, Ebron. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll try the right side with Harris. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Burrow. And throw right side complete to Parker. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Boswell's kick is good. And on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just a field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Coming left is Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On 1st down, Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. Eluding the pressure right. Open man right side. It's Lamb. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. Lawrence. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Kendall Fuller in on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Burrow from his own end zone. Short little throw to Ebron. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Short little throw to Ebron. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And, Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Burrow will throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. And the Steelers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Open receiver here. Complete. It's Parker. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Devontae Parker. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. The lead is now 10-7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated in touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Now Lawrence. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Chris Barnes. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. The kick by Lambo is good, and that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. After the sack on 1st down, Burrow. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, here's Harris. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And the clock reads 30 seconds to go, so really not a whole lot of time to speak of. They'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Flushed out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 54 yards away. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville offense ready to go back to work. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say you want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. CeeDee Lamb his intended target. And now it's second down. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. A give. This is Kamara. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. And quickly they get to the line. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the counter, here's Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Lawrence to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Lawrence to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Face mask. Defense.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that?
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Jags take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead now up to 14. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. That's on the guard, David Edwards. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. 2nd and 11 now. They run it again with Kamara. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. On the ground, this is Kamara. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here we go with Kamara. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just
rush coming, and he's taken down. Miles Jack with a sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow throwing the out route incomplete. That's Phillips. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
The Steelers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 15. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he finds Parker here, complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 147 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the ground, Kamara. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And they're going to speed things up here. Kamara. And Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Alvin Kamara with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Jaguars are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and that'll increase their lead to 28. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Now Burrow. He'll find Parker again, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Burrow's throw complete there to Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very...
Now Burrow loses the football. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 171 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And shedding through the tackle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because...
On second down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd and 7, Lawrence flush to his right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And
because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here taken in by Parker. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Burrow on 1st down. Short little throw to Ebron. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A final shot now for Burrow. Looking deep here for Ebron. That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. A big offensive explosion helped leading them.